So you use the word efficiency. And so now with analytics, everyone's looking at the numbers. And when you first came into the league, it wasn't always like that. You think of Allen Iverson or Kobe, and there'd always be those debates like, oh, he scored 40, but yeah, he shot the ball 40 times. So now this efficiency, kind of talk about how that's kind of changed the game and how analytically players or coaches or even the organizations are kind of judging you on that plus minus.
Right. It's just a different game. Like back then, AI days, like Kobe early days, it was the guys that got 30 attempts. They got 40 attempts. So they were volume shooters. You know what I mean? So their efficiency is going to fluctuate. Right. You know what I mean? They're going to take tough shots. They're counted on to take majority of the shots. They're like the most gifted guy on the team. And so coming into the league, like as a rookie, I wasn't getting attempts up anyways. I was getting like maybe 6 shots, 5 shots a game. But I just always like wanted to work on being efficient. And like now in today's league, everybody's good. Like everybody has a skill set. Like unless you're on a team that's not doing well, then you're going to get a bunch of attempts up. But like majority of the guys are playing with 2 or 3 other stars on the team. So you're not going to just be jacking up shots. So it just comes down to like, all right, when I get my looks, I want to be efficient here. Like I want to make more than I'm missing. That's, end goal. And so, yeah, I look at that. I look at it totally different now, like at this stage in my career of just being efficient, taking the right shots, taking good shots, and knowing like when to be in attack mode, when I'm hot, keep it going, keep applying pressure, and just staying confident in my shot selection.
Right. And then when you talk about kind of your stats, and I'm like, do you look up? Don't they in the NBA? I could be way off here, but don't you guys get papers? Like during the game, you can like literally look at a piece of paper that has your stats from that moment, and they're constantly just passing out your paper. So that's probably how. The guys probably aren't looking up at the scoreboard like we are, but they're looking at that stat sheet just to go.
Some guys do. Some guys do. I don't look at it at the printouts because they give it to you like after every timeout. They give printouts to the coaches to look at. Some guys look at it. I used to, but now like I don't. Again, I keep a tracker in my head. Like, all right, turnovers.
You keep a tracker in your head.
I keep a tracker of like turnovers or like not necessarily the shots that my percentage, but like the shots that I took. I'll keep those in my head. Like, damn, I missed this one. I missed that one. Like
turnovers, man.
Yeah. So, but it's mostly turnovers that I keep a tracker on, and like sometimes it's just
that's interesting.
Sometimes it gets the best of me. You know what I mean? Like, but then turnovers. Sometimes it's like, all right, I can control this. Like I'm playing my game. Nobody's speeding me up. I'm in my zone, and like, all right, I'm gonna take care of this ball.
So you mentioned it a little bit earlier, and I want to backtrack a little bit, but we were kind of talking about the etiquette of the NBA and some unwritten rules that are kind of there in the league. So, for instance, you're up 50 points or whatever it is. And, we saw Zion Williamson do it the other day when he was healthy against, I forgot who they were playing, the Suns. Phoenix. He went down and just did a nasty windmill. And so talk a little bit about those unwritten rules, whether it's stat hunting, whether it's, not shooting the ball at the end of the quarter so that you're not hurting your percentage, or just, dunking the ball and getting the fans excited at the.
Yeah, I think all of them are stupid.
You think, okay.
I think it's stupid that you wouldn't take a shot because you're worried about your percentage. I love those opportunities. Like, give me the ball every time. I'll launch that motherfucker from half court. One-handed, 2 people, I give it to me. I love those moments. Because if you make it, like,
it's like, oh!
And it, like, if you miss, so the fuck what? You miss. Like, it's just a shot.
Right.
I hate people that hold on to it. They try to make it look real, and then right when the buzzer go off, throw it up. Like, I hate when guys like do that. Like, take the shot, give it a chance. And then like people getting mad for scoring, but like at the end before the game's over.
I don't get it.
They get mad about it. Like,
why?
I don't get it, and nobody really can explain it to you. It's just been years of it happening. So. Like, they think like, oh, okay, you're not, like, this is what's not to do. Like,
you're beating at the end
of the day, what does that, like, you're losing. What is that 2 points going to do to you? You know what I mean?
You lost.
You lost.
Nothing.
If you were so mad about it, you should have scored more So it didn't matter if they did that. You know what I mean? Like, what is you mad about? It's the dumbest thing.
Yeah, people start fighting, and it's like, oh my goodness. It's like, I always said
the Zion situation. Like, the fans came for a show.
That's what we're trying to see.
Put a fucking show on for him.
Zion, he dunked the ball. That's what we really want to see.
Right.
It's like, why y'all mad?
He did a crazy. That's like that dunk is like been all. It was all over Sports Center, like ESPN. It was a classic like dunk right there. Like he gave us a moment. Like, why are you mad about it? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that part.
I'm glad you talked about that because I really always wanted to know about that.
Yeah.
How people feel because it's like you're getting beat. If I score literally 1 point, 2 points, 3, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Y'all lost.
No, people get hot.
I mean, come on, Dallas. I've been watching, so I got to know if you've been watching. You've been watching March Madness?
I have.
Come on.
I've been making a lot of money on PrizePicks.
Wow, because I'm telling you this, I've been doing the same thing. I hope y'all use the promo code PodcastP. But before we get too far into it, let the people know what PrizePicks is, Dallas.
So PrizePicks is a daily fantasy app. You pick 2 to 6 players, then pick if they will score more or less than their PrizePick projection. You aren't competing against other people. It's just you versus the projections available.
How many entries did you put in?
I placed 2 entries, a March Madness NCAA entry and an NBA entry.
So these only hoop projections?
Oh no, PrizePicks offers projections on any sport that you watch, and you can win up to 25 times your money per entry.
Come on, so you already know on top of all that, all first-time users that deposit and use promo code PodcastP will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. That means if you deposit $100, PrizePicks will give you $100. If you deposit $50, PrizePicks will give you $50. Cha-ching!
Bro, I remember in Indiana, Lance scored the last it was clock going down, last couple seconds. Like Lance, I think, had a fast break. They thought he was going to run the ball out, and he goes and lay it up. He's running back half court, right? Next thing you know, I want to say DeMar.
DeMar was in his face.
DeMar somebody threw the ball at him from he was at half court. They threw it from out of bounds at Lance, almost hit Lance. And then DeMar gets in his face. PJ Tucker gets in his face. And it was like, bro, for real?
Oh, it was a big scuffle over that.
It was a big scuffle over it. And I never understood why guys are like upset about that. Like, it's 2 points.
Well,
what are you mad about 2
points? He got the ball. We know what he
you better, next time you have this opportunity, I'm going to be fact checking
if I got 48 and that it gonna give me 50,
I better not see you look at Lou and say, you go do.
No, I'm getting
shoot.
Yeah, I'm going to get that
Lou
50
don't see
ball.
shit half the time anyway, you said.
I'm gonna go get my 50 ball. I ain't got a 50 ball yet. I'm gonna go get my 50 ball.
You don't even see.
The best one ever, though, I don't know if we can show the clip, but was in it's March Madness right now. I don't think it was in the tournament. It might have been, but it was Monmouth, I believe that's how you say it, College versus Kansas, and another white stallion. His name is George Papas, but it went viral on social media where they were literally down 50 points to Kansas. And he hit him with the hey, good game. Whoop.
Yeah, and he go steal it, he go dunk it. And he's like, I don't care. He said something.
He was hyped about it.
He said something I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I love that guy. I need his autograph.